Hi, good evening, guys, and happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a while since I've been doing Facebook Lives. I've been enjoying myself with doing some speaking events and planning some workshops, and really enjoy connecting to the people in the community, really understanding, their journey and what is happening within their lives and how I can be a conduit in assisting with the transformation. So I'm really happy, and I am, yeah, just really proud of the progress and how people has had such instant transformations and openings within the workshops and the speaking events. And today I'd like to speak about really understanding how you have the capacity to really get in touch with your own answers. And the reason why I thought I'd create this video is because over the past week or two, I've had people book in to ask, on how their life's gonna look, what is keeping them stuck, what do they need to do. And, I'm happy to answer that. It is my superpower to understand what the individual is going through, to understand what is creating anxiety, to understand the limited belief that they have that is creating the anxiety, and where that is coming from, where that is taking root, and how to really transmute that pattern. And I'm not really a psychic. I don't look into the future, but I'm very intuitive. So I am, you can say, maybe an energy intuitive. So I can connect with your energy and really understand what is creating the symptoms and how you can heal and integrate within a short amount of time, which really delays your suffering. So that is wonderful. Tonight I would like to gift you with a short meditation which you can use when you're feeling overwhelmed by life, when you're feeling a bit confused and not sure what action step to take, when you're feeling self-critical, when you're feeling annoyed, when you're feeling edgy, when life is just pushing you to and fro and you just can't really see clearly. And before we do this exercise, it only takes about 2 to 3 minutes. It's something that I'd like, and something I would invite you to do on a daily basis to really help you understand how your body speaks to you and how you can access the answers for yourself and how you can use that answers to create the healing, to create the results in your life. Now, I also want to mention with you, many people, individuals that I have counseled and coached, has a limited belief that the body's not a safe place and feelings are not good, and that comes from not trusting, not having the capacity or the confidence to trust the own path and to trust the vibration of who they are as people. And you are a vibration and a being of light, and I think that is enough evidence to give you to trust in the confidence of who you are, and to allow you to have the understanding and clarity that you have the gifts and you've got the talents, you've got the tools, you've got the resources, you've got everything you need in order to change and transform your life. Even if you're suffering, even if you're going through challenging times, does not mean your life has to stop. It does mean that you have the capacity to use what you've got through the suffering, to use what you have through anxiety, through feeling down, depressed, suffering from low self-esteem, to use that as a healing, as a pathway into your healing process. And the purpose of our lives is to integrate. The purpose of our lives is to return back into wholeness. And this is what I do. I help people use the symptoms of anxiety, individuals that are feeling stuck, confused, feeling loss of sense of self, helping them to integrate aspects of themselves so that they can live in abundance. And what is abundance? Whatever abundance looks like for you, that is what abundance is. For me, abundance is having the clarity, having the peace, having the calm, living in flow, and enjoying everyday life. That to me is success. That to me is abundance. To really enjoy life to its fullest, to live in peace, clarity, calm, and approaching life that way on every given moment. So, before we go on to this exercise, I invite you to recognize who you truly are right now in this moment, that you are a being of light and that you are powerful beyond measure, as Marianne Williamson says in one of her statements. So, when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling stuck, when you're feeling confused, when you're feeling doubtful, edgy, please know that that is not your true self. Also recognize how these emotions are impacting your vibration, your frequency, and how that actually does bring you down to a lower vibration. As a holistic practitioner, my work is to help integrate you so that you can stay in that high vibration. I assist you with your tools so that you can cultivate resources that you can work with so that you can stay in a high vibration of peace, clarity, and calm so that you can create your life from that point, because we do create our future in the present moment. Now, when you're feeling anxious, confused, doubtful, lacking confidence, you just don't know what direction to do or what to do in any given area, I invite you to really take yourself to a quiet spot and go quiet, be present within your body and connect to your body and become conscious of this wonderful vehicle that you have, this wonderful, beautiful body. You know, this is your vehicle, the vehicle where your spirit lives, that transports you from A to B. Recognize the power and the beauty of that. Recognize how wonderful it is that you are now on planet Earth in this beautiful garment, this body of yours, that is assisting you in creating your life, because we are creating our lives each and every moment. Just because we are not creating what we have, what we really want right now, is because we haven't been placing our focus on the good. We haven't been placing our focus on what is worthy, what is working, what is helping us right now. We are always placing our focus on fear. We are always placing our focus on the little things. We're always placing our focus on what he said, she said, always trying to get validation from other people pleasing. So we are redirecting our focus from what is abundant to what is lack. And see how this creates an anxious world, a world of suffering, because we have forgotten where to truly place our focus. And today I invite you to place your focus on your sacred garment called your body. And within the body, we have a heart, and this is the temple of the heart, which directs us, helps us to feel our feelings and emotions, which emotions is a gateway into the soul. And this is how we can learn, and this is how we can transform our lives. So when you're feeling anxious, I invite you to sit quietly, close your eyes, become a witness to the mind, the mental realm right here. Become present to whatever you're feeling within the mind, what thoughts you have. And then I ask you and invite you to place your attention on your heart space. And then I want you to place your hand on your heart and just ask yourself, what can I do in this area of my life? What is causing anxiety? Why am I feeling so down today? Why is person A triggering me today? What do I need to know today? And I invite you to wait for that answer to emerge. And sometimes it's quite challenging. Hi, Carol, how are you? Sometimes it can be a challenge to understand the answers that you're receiving, and that's okay because you've been programmed not to trust yourself. I think many individuals who are experiencing anxiety, who are suffering with mental illness, they lack the capacity to trust themselves because of the program of the mind coming from childhood, because we have been programmed not to feel our feelings, not to sit with vulnerability, which is really which has really broken our trust with ourselves. And this is why people suffer with anxiety, because there's no trust with the self. And this is how we build our foundation, to really build a trust with ourselves through our feelings, through connecting with the body and feeling safe in the body. And when we are in the body, fully in the body, we are present. When we are present, there's no anxiety because there's no past. And anxiety tends to go into the past. What did I do then? What happened then? What did she do then? Oh my God, I'm people pleasing. I need validation. Why did I say that? No, we are bringing our attention back into the present moment, letting that go, forgiving ourselves. Even this is what I do at times when I've seen something bad, or when I've thought something that wasn't self-love, when it's a critical thought, I'll put my hand on my heart and go, it's okay. Take a deep breath, reconnect to the present moment, and focus what is happening right here, right now. Any thoughts from the past, whatever someone did or said, that is the past. It does not exist. And the way you process that is through forgiveness, through forgiving that person, forgiving yourself. You can journal, and you can do whatever ritual satisfies you. But right now, in order to really deactivate the power of anxiety, is to allow anxiety to see that you have the capacity to trust yourself, trust who you are, trust in the vibration of you, and having that internal conviction that you've got the gifts, the talents, the capabilities, and you've got the resources in order to create a life of peace. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Not trusting others, definitely. So I'd like to just leave you guys with that, and to really recognize that your body is a garment, a sacred garment of trust. And I want you to take this away with you tonight. The reason why we are anxious, because we don't trust ourselves. We don't trust the feelings of the body. We don't trust to sit with ourselves. We try to deny. Hi, Adele. How are you? We try to deny our feelings, repress them, instead of just trusting our body and trusting that it's okay to just sit there and to confirm that this is a moment, a sacred moment of trust. And if you can build and strengthen that relationship with yourself with trust by journaling, by putting your hand on your heart, take a deep breath in, and just asking yourself, what do I need right now? What do I need that will make me happy? What is this anxiety trying to tell me? And just notice, listen, and get acquainted with that frequency, with that energy. The answer is very subtle. Some people might not really know what their body's trying to say, but this is where I invite you to journal. This is how I started out 7 years ago, is to journal. I feel this way because I'm really terrified because, and as you begin to journal, you begin to kind of understand your true voice, who your true voice is, the powerful voice, the voice that knows you inside and out. And this is how you can begin to build that trust. And this is how we diminish anxiety, and this is how anxiety will begin to leave you, and to trust that you are on your way to transforming yourself. So that's all I have to say today, and thank you so much for joining me. I hope this video has served you. And please remember, the power comes through trust. Trusting yourself, trusting your feelings, trusting that you are enough just as you are. And know that you have the power to change your life. Bye-bye.